So an autoimmune disease is when the immune system attacks your own body. It's because the immune system is not appropriately regulated, and this causes a lot of harm in many different organ systems. Depending on the type of autoimmune disease, different organ systems are affected. One of the most common forms of autoimmunity is something called lupus. Lupus is a disease where you have antibodies directed against your own self-molecules of DNA. So we can actually detect the presence of these antibodies by using specialized cells that are on a microscope slide. And then we add a reagent that makes those antibodies light up or fluoresce. At Yale Medicine, there's a multidisciplinary approach to both diagnosing and treating these kinds of diseases, like lupus. Lupus can have many different types of symptoms, some of which are neurologic and might involve a neurologist, and some of which involve joints or skin, so also can include rheumatology and also dermatology, and then obviously could also require the input from the clinical pathology team in terms of diagnosis. Many autoimmune diseases, and with lupus in particular, there's clearly a genetic risk factor for developing the disease. However, there's also clearly environmental components that put people at risk. This is an area of active investigation on the research realm because we do not yet understand the environmental cues that trigger this in one person but not another. Autoimmune diseases like lupus, where the immune system attacks your own body, can cause fear but are treatable, especially when diagnosis is made early and is clear. This is why we put a lot of effort into making sure the diagnoses that we provide are accurate. And with this information, treating physicians using new developed therapies can stop the body from being attacked by your immune system. I am Stephanie Eisenbarth. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Laboratory Medicine at Yale Medicine.